can't we? In this video, we're going to look at a very important point, because often a person thinks of himself as a good person and therefore may believe that he has no ego. This reminds us of the wisdom of Socrates. He was the wisest person in Greece because he deeply understood how much he didn't know. There's no worse ignorance than the one who is ignorant of his own ignorance. In other words, the one who believes that he already knows. Gnostic culture considers that almost 100% of all the individuals that make up humanity have ego, since nowadays it's become part of human nature. There are even good egos, which are those that do good or pretend to, but they feed from that feeling of being a good person, which is at the end of the day still ego. Living wisely isn't about being good or bad, but about knowing what's right in any given moment. They remain hidden as long as the specific events that would cause them to become active haven't happened in our lives. So, do egos cause us any harm? If we consider that each of us as individuals forms the smallest unit of society, and that we're destroying nature and there's a strong possibility that we will destroy ourselves, then yes, the ego is causing us a lot of damage at a global level. Now let's look at ourselves. Am I truly happy? If not, it's because of our ego, since our conscious aspect knows only happiness. On the other hand, the selves know all about unhappiness, because they're always wanting something, and when they don't get what they want, they make us suffer. These are the whims and desires that we often have. Depression, dissatisfaction, feeling that things aren't how we want them to be, feeling down. All these things are caused by the ego. Another important point is what we do with our life. Sometimes we dedicate our time to things that really aren't worth it. And only when it's time for us to leave this world do we realize what really matters. The ego keeps us in a dream of routine and day-to-day life, causing us to waste our time pitifully. Self-discovery enables us to have clear objectives in life by being honest with ourselves. What's more, it's also essential for the spiritual evolution of the person. And if what you're looking for is to raise your spiritual level, then the ego is your worst enemy. Gnostic culture affirms that spiritual elevation is the true reason for human existence, since that's the only thing we can take with us when we die. The ego is the only thing that stands in the way of this goal.